going to explain you why M19 and why it's so important for the history of Chile. On 1970, we have elections, president elections, and we have something really weird happens, and it's like you are the two candidates, one is from the left, one is from the right. The left candidate is the winner until night, the day of the elections. At night, the president from that moment say to the news that they have to stop talking about the elections and the numbers. At some point of the night, the energy is gone, and the next day you are the winner.
Okay.
So, by this, M19 was a consequence of this situation. M19 was a guerrilla group. Most of the guerrilla group was formed by students, because this was a consequence for that elections. Because they say, well, okay, we cannot take the power by the elections, we have to take the guns and take the power. So most of these people who belongs to M19 was students and young people, most of them. Okay. And M19 used the color of the France flag. They were inspired from France Revolution, Equality, Liberté, Fraternité. So M19 has a military base on the top of Chile, and some security and safe and secret houses in all Chile. Okay? It was a really hard situation because, for example, in 1985, the government sent more than 3,000 soldiers looking for expulse the guerrilla from this country. It was named a Clean Christmas because it wasn't Christmas. A lot of innocent people died of this situation because on a crossfire, sometimes the government killed somebody and is present like a guerrilla. This is exactly what happened with this guy behind of you. This is a 14-year-old guy, and he was killed by the government and present like a guerrilla on the news. So somebody killed him and put one gun and one rifle on his head. It was in 1985. This president, the actual president, he was part of the M19, he was part of the commanders of the M19. And Colombia, this is the first time in all the history of Colombia that we have a left candidate, a left president. It's the first time in all the history of Colombia. We were, because we are not now, but we were the only country in Latin America which never had a left president. And he was the president, the actual president of Rio, when he was part of the M19. He was one of the commanders.
Oh, okay.
He's a really smart guy. He went to study in Europe and travel around.
I saw it's the past is guerrilla.
Yeah, that is what I said.
Okay,
He was part of the M19. He was part of the commander for M19. He was the maximum commander of M19, Carlos Pizarro. And Carlos Pizarro was the candidate of the election in 1990, and he was something like now that everybody knew that he's going to be the president, and he was killed inside of an airplane, lost the elections.
Yeah.
So this is why it was the only option, because the other candidate from left parties, they were killed.
Patroneando la memoria por si lo ve. Patroneando la memoria por si lo ve.
Recuerden que el número de ayer 8231.
¿Ya lo ve?
Yo ahí. Para participar y ganar premio $1.500.000, $1.500.000. Recuerden que con las tres últimas cifras gana premio de 50.000 pesos en efectivo. Participe y gane el premio de $1.500.000, $1.500.000 para hoy solo por 2.000. Bueno, vamos, premio $1.500.000, $1.500.000 para hoy. Recuerden que el número de ayer 8231. 50.000 pesos en efectivo. Participe y gane.
Por acá. Mírate hacia el frente y preguntarles cuántas columnas ven.
How do you call this part of the house, the base?
The foundation.
What do you call it?
The foundation.
Pillar.
Pillar. How many pillars does you see on these two houses?
Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay.
Not pillars, right? And it's still here maybe more than 10 years ago. This is like I told you, the people make really strong houses in this area.
And,
No pillars.
And no accidents?
Look, it's better than my house.
Ok, let's go. Patroneando la memoria por Siloé. Estamos patroneando la memoria por Siloé. Hoy un clima frío acá en la ciudad de Cali, especialmente en Siloé. Estamos en el 10 de mayo. Al frente de ese árbol es donde nació el nombre de Siloé, porque esta era la finca de los palacios y se convirtió en la finca Siloé.
Pero ahí se ve la cascada, ¿no?
No, la cascada es más arriba.
Ah, ya. Ah, ya, ya.
La casona estaba ahí al frente.
The name of Chiloé to the neighborhood.
¿No lo recordás? Patroneando la memoria por Siloé.
If you live here, you will be healthy.
That's for sure.
Big and strong legs.
A la antigua casa de seguridad del M19, lo que está cerrado.
Ah, yeah. It was, remember that I told you? Sorry, I need, it was one of the security house or safety house from M19.
Security house here. Okay.
Porque tiene una puerta aquí y otra en la salida.
Yeah, because all the time, 18 guerrilleros, they were living and sleeping here all the time.
Y ahorita vamos a salir por ese lado de allá.
And they has a door here and a door behind. When the police come on this area, they live on the back.
Ok. Si quiere comer coca, puede comer coca.
Ah, c'est coca?
Yes.
No. Coca from cocaine?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
The cocaine is produced with this. Okay. With this leaf. The indigenous people use, for example, on the mornings they catch these plants, they put on the mouth,
¿Te haces ejercicio?
and it's kind of Red Bull.
Y no comiendo nada con azúcar.
Okay.
Keep
No
you
high.
alive. No, high.
Okay.
It's energy.
I don't want to be high.
No, just...
Eat.
And it's really good when you have a problem with your teeth. It's really
Comiendo
powerful,
coca en
this,
Siloé.
plant. It's really, really powerful.
Detroit?
Yeah.
¿Y va, amor?
Pas très bon, hein.
¿Y va, amor?
It's not tasty.
Oye.
He's laughing about it.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's not tasty, but it's a lot of energy.
Vamos a hacer un video. Primera vez de
Una planta.
la planta.
¿Primera vez que una planta de coca?
Sí,
Sí.
claro. No tenemos que ser hueco, ¿está?
Vamos en nuestra ruta por la memoria de Siloé. Esta era una de las casas de seguridad del M19.
Colombia.
Su amigo Douglas no está ahí, pero
¿En qué parte de Francia viven?
nos cuenta
Yo en París.
¿París?
toda la dinámica. porque no sabe que
¿Está bien?
la cárcel acá
Cerca de Italia.
Cerca de Italia. Comiendo coca en Siloé.
tiene una mata de
Coca
coca.
en Siloé.
Coca en Siloé. ¡Hasta luego!
Siloé. Vamos. Buen día. Como ensalada.
Continuamos patroneando la memoria por Siloé.
They live on this. They live at this house. When the police come on that way, they live on this
Okay.
area.
I ate the whole plant.
This one has a no problem now.
Yeah.
Police was not scary to come here.
Sometimes yes. You see, I told you they come like 3,000 soldiers, 2,000 big amount of soldiers. And if you know the neighborhood, you can escape really fast.
That's for sure. No escape.
It's open. This is open. Don't worry. You can open it. The other ones.
No worry, close. Patroneando la memoria por Siloé con nuestros amigos franceses. La niña de origen Marruecos, de Marruecos.
Yes. Yes.
Eat the
Eat,
whole.
or the tea or eat both work. How do you feel here, Shirley? Safe and safe?
With you? With you? Safe.
I think it would be just us.
Yes.
Not particularly.
Yeah, it's a big deal, yeah.
But like the woman here was really weird because
You know, the other day I was walking with, we were walking with 4 guys from Italy, and at some point, a couple of girls that were making like nails and and they cooked the coffee and bread for us. It just happens in Colombia. They cooked the coffee, they never saw us in the life.
Por this side. Por this side.
Ah, la gente es así también.
Ah, pues está bien. No te conozco, pero ven. You're welcome.
That's nice.
Yeah. Países con
Llueve en Siloé. Y nosotros patoneamos la memoria de Siloé. En medio de la lluvia.
Can I take a quick picture here?
Patoneando la memoria por Siloé. En medio de la lluvia. Si lo viste en YouTube, si lo viste en YouTube. Campito, aquí pensamos hacer un hostal gratuito que la gente aquí una noche gratis acá en hamaca.
Ah, otra comentario.
En ese lote, mira.
We are going to make a hostel.
oh here.
Because, yes,
Free hostel.
a free,
Free.
hostel because the idea is that people spend money in the community.
Ah yes.
Muy bien. Ok, vamos a volver.
Queda con
¿Vas
buena
que Vladimir bien o qué?
Bien, ok.
Y caminando, ¿verdad?
Ahí queda con buena vista.
Yo para la cara.
¿Para la picture?
Bien. Aquí vean, con grandes mojanos. ¿Y esto queda como zona verde o qué? ¿De dónde? ¿Del paro para allá? ¿Sé que se puede sembrar? ¿Algún arbolito se puede sembrar ahí? ¿Jardín? Jardín. Que no va a tumbar la casa. Ajá. Vámonos que nos vamos a mojar. ¿Vieron qué? Aquí vea. ¿Tú estás trabajando ahí en el cable? Ah, qué bien. Chao, chao. Llueve en la barriada de Siloé.
Be careful, here is a bit slippery.
Okay.
Va poniendo la memoria por Siloé. Be careful.
Yeah.
Va poniendo la memoria por Siloé, en medio de la lluvia.
No, pero me da miedo.
Be careful, pay attention. Vamos patoneando la memoria por Siloé. Hola, buenas, ¿cómo le va? Hola, ¿qué más? Aquí ya mojándonos. Esta niña francesa de origen marroquí, el otro amigo francés, patoneando la memoria por Siloé. Ciudad fría. You want to drink a beer or something in this point? Ahí quieren ir, ¿no?
Ajá. Ay, muchacha, y ella me está contando que ya no iba a tomar el tour. Que
¿No?
ya no iba a venir a Cali.
¿No?
Porque le dijeron que no viniera, que todo el mundo dijo que no viniera. Yo, no, yo voy a tirarme a ver qué pido y ya. Está más contenta.
¿Está contenta con el buceo?
Claro, ya que ella ha sido la persona que, de las que yo he traído el que más le ha gustado mucho.
Dice que no hay, que es único en el mundo, dice.
Ajá.
Ella conoce muchos museos, dice. Y la gente de afuera valora más.
Claro.
La gente si lo dice que es un basurero.
Sí, no, yo le digo, si yo le digo a la gente que voy para Chile, me dicen, ¿qué va a ver por allá? Me dicen. ¿Ready? Vamos.
Patroneando la memoria por si lo ve. Seguimos patroneando la memoria por si lo ve con estos amigos franceses. Tomándose fotografía por todo el territorio. Seguimos patroneando la memoria por si lo ve.
Cali is an important dance house. I love story.
Yo amo a Siloé.
How do you feel si lo ve?
Muy bien, tengo una nueva amiga.
Oh, doña Ana.
Sí.
Doña Ana Beiba García. Ahora se cae. Patroneando la memoria por si lo ve. Nuestros amigos franceses.
Avec une bière et l'eau dans la main, super.
Estamos patroneando la memoria por si lo ve con esta niña francesa de origen marroquí. Y con este otro amigo francés.
Moi en plus j'ai cours à 18h.
Ah oui, j'ai cours à 19.
C'est pour ça que j'ai mal à la tête.
trop stylé. Tu vois.
Well, to the left side because ya dijeron que vinieron. Ah, son mentirosos. Voy a volver otra vez a insistir. Bueno, bueno.
Ya fue la que nos acompañó otra vez, ¿no?
Sí.
Don't worry, it's not.
Pero
No,
no.
no, no, don't worry.
The left side, the left
They
side.
already ate. They already ate.
Ay, Dios mío.
Hey, look to the Lulo. This is Lulo.
Lulo, para refrescar el...
Parece como eso. Ok, yo no sabía.
Patoneando la memoria por cielo, Gradas, caminos y calles.
Va a pisar.
Or this way. Montesino.
Maybe they restored. I don't think you really know.
Allá en el museo vieron esa casa vieja, ¿acuerdan las fotografías?
Ajá. Ah, no, esa no se la mostré.
¿No?
No. There is something typical, I think. Una empanada para ella. Dos. ¿En una paz?
O tres.
Una sí, tres.
¿Alguien quiere algo?
No, sí. Maybe I would say.
¿Quiere algo?
A mí me das una cosa de esas de plátano, pero una bolsita.
¿Con guiso?
No, sola. Así nomás, sí, mantenga así.
¿Eso
así.
qué es? Aborrajado.
This is
Papas aborrajadas.
this is potato. This is aborrajado. This is one of my favorite. It's a mixture of sweet plantain and cheese inside. It's really good.
¿Ají?
It's really tasty. And it's typical from Valle del Cauca for this state. Spicy?
Entonces, ¿puedo cambiar uno de esos con eso?
Sí, sí, sí.
Quiero
Ella
probar.
quiere cambiar una empanada por una aborrajada.
Sí, quiero probar si se puede. ¿El aborrajado o la papa? El aborrajado no lo con queso.
No, quiere cambiar una empanada por una aborrajada.
Aborrajado con papa aborrajada.
Maduro aborrajado.
Patoneando la memoria por Siloé con estos helicópteros del ejército por el espacio aéreo del Siloé. La casa más antigua de...
And they don't want to see a black woman on the power. So this is almost so it's a big struggle for some people. This is a really racist country. Remember that we have a peace process with Pablo in 2012. So with the guns, which they were, what do you say? No, you know what I mean. Yeah, they changed.
To change it.
Yeah, exactly. They changed the material. So we have a little part of the peace process of this museum. It was a real gun before. And now it's a piece of steel.
Melted.
Melted, yes, thank you. They melted, and now it's a piece of the museum here in Silver. They has these old water guns because they use water guns.
Toys.
Because sometimes, I told you this is the museum that you have to interact with the museum. You can touch, you can use the things here in the museum. So, any questions about the 19? Questions about the group, this year, the situation?
So you say students started this.
Yes, most of them were the students. And even rich people were part of this group. Some soldiers came looking for schools, all the guerrilleros from this area. This is the picture of the kids that I showed you. Soldiers, and the people living trying to escape from this situation. Estas son de las protestas o de cuándo? De las protestas que han pasado. All these bullets, remember that the last year, okay,
Museo Popular de Siloé con Cabildo que viene con turistas.
because it was 2 months of protest. Almost all the city and almost all the big cities in the country were blocked. It blocked all the areas, all the big roads. Everything was blocked. So the government and the soldiers and police, they tried to sponsor the people and
Continuamos con la memoria de Siloé.
this,
Last year.
yes, from the last year. This is named Primera Línea. Primera Línea is the first line of people who go against the people, but not everybody looking for violence. It's the people, I mean, it's like two sides. These sides, in front of them is the police, and the other side behind of them is the community. So they are 60. So it means one every day. But a lot of people disappears on these 2 months. And I think it's dying. I think it's dying. We are dying.
Ayer voy a Second Floor.
Ajá. Francia.
Correcto. Museo Popular de Siloé.
One of the best.
Nine of you are some of the oldest pictures from Siloé. For example, remember that I told you it was a miner area from cold. So this is the miners from the area. People, something amazing about this neighborhood, and almost this was built by the same community. For example, on this picture they are building the el alcantarillado, no? How do you call the pipe from the dirty forest?
No, this is Amsterdam. This is Netherlands.
Yes, it's Netherlands.
The French, they have
Oh, I didn't see any from France here already.
not
¿Hay una de Francia aquí? No.
Por ahí, a ver.
Sí. Yeah, but we have from all a lot of places from the world.
Esa es la película de otra alemana. Arriba está el.
It was a real, based on a real history from, because I told you that every year people from Germany is coming here and making social work. So this is a history of a guy from Germany who was a doctor and fell in love with Siloé. And he has a lot of adventures and dangerous things in Siloé. So it's a really good movie.
Okay.
I recommend you to watch the movie. Friends, they were drinking alcohol and having fun all night. When the night finished, the next day they doesn't have any money for continue the party. Thank you.
No.
So one of them
Thank you so
has
much.
a really good idea, which is still being part of the history nowadays. For example, one of them say to the others, it's something that all the community has in all the world, and the carnival is the possibility of laugh above the life, laugh about the bad things, laugh about the government, laugh about the crazy things without consequence. This is part of the carnival in all the world. So This is part of the history of Siloé, the demons from Siloé, and now it's a really strong tradition in all the city. It's part of the museum. This part of the museum is dedicated to the riots from the last year. Remember that I told you a bit about the riots. I told you how we started, and I told you why. I know, but maybe I didn't explain you why Siloé was one of the most affected areas. Yes, they are part of the 60 people who were killed in 2 months. Yes, and something happens on 3 of May on Siloé that I think people from Cali, we are not going to forget never, because at night, beside of all the situation on 3 of May at night, the energy and the internet was gone by 2 hours. Life of the people on social media and social Facebook and Instagram. On 2 hours, the internet was blocked. Not was gone, was blocked.
The government brought.
Yes, the government,
Like in China.
because the government, the same government, they shows the proof that somebody blocked. You know, but it's like, yeah, somebody blocked, but we don't know who did it, something like that. But we have the evidence that somebody blocked it.
Empieza a llovinar en Siloé.
Somebody's, you leave your house.
Está patrocinada por la memoria.
You're not coming back. Just for this.
Patrocinando la memoria por Siloé. En medio de la llovizna. ¿Cansados? ¿Tired? Patrocinando la memoria por Siloé en medio de la lluvia. ¿Eh? ¿No vas a cargar? ¿No vas a recargar? ¿Sí? ¿Ah? Yo tengo una tarjeta.
Yo con saldo.
Empieza a llover acá en la bahía de
Cali is a really flat city. It's really perfect for
Siloé TV en YouTube, Siloé TV en YouTube. Comienza a llover en la bahía de Siloé. Hasta la Tierra Blanca, para ver el mirador.
Ah, ok.
Ah, sí, mirador.
No, ni vayamos triste.
No, afuera.
This cable was built in like 7 years ago, and it changed a lot the image and the situation in Siloé. It's safer and it's easier for the people get. The people has no rooftop on the bathrooms
Okay.
before of this.
Wow.
But when it was built, they has to change. Look the waterfall. Siloé is named waterfall because this waterfall. Because the
1915.
Creo que hoy trae más agua. Yo no he visto la piscina que hace.
Hey.
So
Magnifique.
Can you imagine the people without rooftop on the bathrooms? Long time ago, they have to change because you can check everything from the cable. You know?
Hello.
You need papers, maybe you can draw it.
It's like fire, I think.
Looks like, yes.
Fuego.
It's the real Cali.
It's the real
Yeah, it's the
Cali,
real
yeah.
Cali. Hey, au-dessus des favelas de Medellín. De Cali. Oh là là!
No, because Medellín has something similar, it's named Comuna 13.
Sí.
Yes. Es aquí no. Seguimos.
Saca.
No, ok.
No, siguiente.
Ah, ok.
Next one.
On sort ou on sort pas?
Non, on redescend en fait. Juste on s'arrête pas.
You enjoying the Siloé Museum?
Gustavo,
I love
todo
it.
como pálido ahí, usted cuénteme,
I love
a ver,
it.
¿cómo van? ¿Cómo les acaba de ir?
Muy bien.
¿Sí? ¿Qué tal el paseo?
Perfecto.
Ah, bueno, excelente.
No,
Ah, se asustaron mucho.
Claro. A couple of days ago, this cable stopped on the hike spot. We were on a tour, and it stopped like 10, 15 minutes, something like that. And he said, "Why am I scared? It was moving by the wind." Gracias.
Gracias. Buen día.
Casi no hay historia de la mujer en la salsa. Casi toda la historia de la salsa es masculina.
Ah, okay.
So he's trying to open a female salsa museum.
Muy bien.
Okay,
Because
okay.
of the history of the salsa is really chauvinist. It's really always about men and men singers, not women.
Ah.
You know, and we have a lot of women on the history of salsa, so he's trying to create a museum just dedicated to the women on salsa.
Ah, tranquilo.
También, sí, yo le pego el inglés.
Porque es que él aprendió muy rápido. Aquí hay gente que no aprende y mamá no lo trata.
Va
Yo tengo amigos que han
aprendiendo
pagado y no aprenden.
Ve, pues yo le digo a ella que yo los escucho, pero
No, un día va a hablar
cuando
así.
usted les traduce, pues uno.
Habla inglés. ¿Dónde aprendiste español?
What?
¿Dónde aprendiste español?
¿Dónde?
Où t'as appris l'espagnol?
At school, just
Escuela.
2 years. But this was 5 or 7 years ago.
But your pronunciation is good.
In Español?
Sí, en español, I can understand it clear.
Okay.
Yes, it's a good pronunciation.
Sí, se le siente el referente. mira, ella.
Very clear.
Es que soy muy contenta hacer este.
She likes the
I was
vicio, ¿no?
talking to the people in my hostel about Cali and they told me, Cali? What is Cali?
No, really?
And I was,
What is
Y al museo
it's
también.
the third most big town in Colombia, no?
yes, but by some reason, Cali is not so famous in
Guía.
Colombia. By some reason,
Wow. Bueno, continuamos por la ruta de los Diablos de Siloé con estos amigos franceses que venimos caminando por la ruta de los Diablos de Siloé. Hoy con este frío, con esta lluvia acá en la barriada de Siloé, caminando la ruta de los Diablos que sale desde Betania, donde venimos, que sale pasa por los Villanuevas, llega aquí continuamos patrocinando la memoria por Siloé con estos amigos franceses y la niña francesa de origen marroquí, caminando por Siloé. La semana pasada estuvimos con una persa, con una iraní. Este es Siloé TV YouTube, Siloé TV YouTube, patrocinando la memoria por la barriada de Siloé. Bueno, ahora sí se están demorando un poco los turistas, ya estamos bajando por acá por el mirador de Llama Siloé. Vamos ya hacia el Parque de la Horqueta. Siloé TV en YouTube, Siloé TV en YouTube, patrocinando la memoria por Siloé, con esta hermosa panorámica de la ciudad de Cali.